Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful morning so far. Today, I wanted to share my techniques and my methods of meditating. Now, I have been meditating since I was in high school, so about 7 or so years now. Actually, no, it's been like 9. Sure, we'll go with 9. It's been a while. I try to meditate every morning, and it's just a way for me to start my day off on a positive, bright note. It's what sets my tone for the day, and it really helps me to center myself, get myself ready and energized to take on the day. This is also what's helped me with my anxiety, helps kind of calm me down and just set my mind in the right place, helps me to focus. So the first thing I want to mention is meditating is a very personal practice. The methods and the techniques that I use them because they work for me. What works for me may not work for you. For me, sitting and focusing on just my breathing didn't work for me. I had to add a few elements in it. So I hope you guys find this helpful, and let's just dive right into it and let's get started. The first thing I do just to set the tone of the meditation session is I burn some incense. Now this one is my meditation blend, but I also have a few other types of incense that I will burn. Just depends on what I need that day or what my goal at the end of the session is. Since I was meditating to clear my mind and to start my day off on a positive note, today I decided to burn my meditation incense. I don't burn it on the altar just because while I love the smell, I don't like breathing in the smoke when I'm meditating. So I just keep it, it's only about 3 or 4 feet away from the actual altar. So close enough that it sets the tone, but I don't actually have smoke in my face while I'm meditating. So that's number one, is I always burn some incense. It sets the tone and it starts out the session right. Here we have my meditation altar, and this is where I sit and actually do my meditation. I was very lucky. My brother did build the altar for me, so shout out to him. He started woodworking when he was in college, and yeah, he made this for me, so I love him for that. And this is just a space that I open up to meditate in. And I have some components on here that I use every time I meditate, things that I never use when I meditate. I just keep them there as reminders and for affirmation purposes. And then there are some things that I only use sometimes when I meditate. So moving a little bit closer, I do have my smudge stick. I sometimes smudge my space before meditating. I don't always. I have an origami lotus that I made, and I actually did make it one time when I was meditating. I needed to do something constructive with my hands, so I made that. It's that little guy right there. And then I have my incense bowl that's shaped like a lotus. I don't typically burn incense in here while I'm meditating just because, like I said before, I don't like inhaling the smoke. But when I have incense sticks, this is the one that I use. I have 3 little elephants because I love elephants, and for me they are just a symbol of positivity, so I keep them there for affirmation purposes. And then I have just a stone from one of my church retreats when I was in college. And then I have a dried flower, and that just kind of is a gentle reminder that, you can always see the beauty in things. And I have 2 very special things on my table that I always use when I meditate. One of them is my singing bowl. For this is how I really start diving into my meditating practice. I will ring it, and then I will listen for the sound to fully play itself and to fully express itself. For me, this really gets me in the zone. It creates peace and a mental harmony for me, and it's a very soothing sound. Okay, so then the last thing that I have, and I cleared the table so you can see it a little bit better, is my mala. Now I made my mala, and while I did use some traditional practices when making it, I'm well aware that I did not necessarily make it in the most conventional way or the way that they are traditionally made for meditation or in the Buddhist culture, but I made it to fit me and my personal needs. So it has 3 stones on here, and there are 108 stones. If anyone is wondering, I'll make another video about malas and things like that. But I have 3 different stones, broken up into thirds, so I can say each one of the affirmation on each type of stone 3 times, and it'll still equal the 108. But I have the Avathantura for compassion and perseverance. I had the rose quartz for self-love, love in general, relationships, friendships, things like that. And then I have the amethyst in the back for stress relief, anxiety relief, perseverance, knowing that I can make it through my anxiety attacks, my panic attacks. So those are the reasons why I chose those 3 stones. Again, they fit my lifestyle and my needs. And then I have 2 clear spacer beads. Reason being why I chose the smaller ones and just clear ones was I didn't want any distractions when I do meditate with my mala. Knowing me, if I had like a decorative bead, I would have like stopped at the spacer bead and been like, ooh, this is a fun feeling. Let's see if I can make it out. So I didn't want that. I just wanted to stick to my affirmations and saying them. And yeah, so that's my altar. This is truly where I sit and practice everything. The other technique that I use involves music, particularly guitar. This is personal for me because I do play guitar. What I do is I have pre-recorded strums that I recorded myself. And what I'm doing is similar to the singing bowl. I am listening for the vibration and for the sound to fully speak itself, and then to start a next sound and to listen to it fully speak itself. And sometimes those sounds overlap. So my challenge when I'm doing this is to listen to both sounds and see if I can differentiate between them. And for me, it helps my mind focus without it being too overwhelming. And it's personal because I do play guitar, so it really helps set my mind in the right place. So I hope that you guys found this to be helpful. Like I said before, meditation is a very personal practice, and it's one that if you're like me, it's just going to develop and grow over time. And I hope that this helps you guys to energize your morning, start your day out right, and really set your mind in the right place. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great day, guys. Bye. Okay.